Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
If you want cold for Christmas, you're going to get your wish. It's coming really fast. Before Christmas.
An early present.
Yes.
By the time we get to Christmas, it may be a whole different story the way things are looking. But the cold is the big story here for the weekend. Arctic blast is on the way. It's already entered the northern part of the country. I was just checking some numbers up there. Parts of Minnesota, it is running more than 30 degrees below zero on the wind chills. We won't get quite to that extreme around here, but it's going to be definitely a weekend of contrast. Tomorrow, not bad. Very similar to today. We're going to have afternoon numbers around 60. Sunday, we're not even going to get to freezing. 30 degrees as good as it is looking right now, and it's going to feel much colder than that because of the wind that is pushing in the cold air. Here's a breakdown of that Sunday planner, what you can expect. Temperatures 8 o'clock in the morning, 26. Feeling like the teens. It is possible we may have some wind chill readings that hit the single digits in parts of the area, especially as you head towards the Tennessee border and points northward. But look at how we don't really warm up through the day on Sunday. Even with sunshine, we struggle to get to 30. The wind chill numbers, those feels like temperatures will remain in the teens through your Sunday afternoon. The peak of the cold comes in Sunday night into Monday morning. This is when you're going to have to take really those cold weather preps, particularly with the plumbing issues. We'll drop back into the mid-teens across the area, maybe some lower teens here early Monday morning from Lawrenceburg over towards Fayetteville, there in southern Middle Tennessee. And then from here, it will get better rather steadily as we take you throughout next week. A reminder, though, about the 4 Ps. Check on people, family, friends, and neighbors. Make sure they're staying warm. Bring the pets inside. Just don't leave them out in this. It's too cold for that. Mention the plumbing. Cover up the outdoor faucets. I know many of you have already done that. Mine are still covered from what we had with that cold snap earlier in November. But this is something that you're going to have to consider doing, particularly if you're concerned about frozen pipes. Maybe those faucets and the plumbing with outside walls, maybe not well insulated. You may want to think about dripping or at least letting a small stream of water in some of those faucets if that's a concern of yours. Bring in the cold-sensitive potted plants. Of course, anything that's in the ground is likely long dead at this point in time after several cold snaps that we've had. Again, it's not going to last. Monday, Tuesday are chilly, but we're back in the upper 50s Wednesday, and by the end of next week, 60-degree weather will make a return. Quiet right now on 31 Triple Doppler. It's a temperature forecast overnight tonight, and there will be a chill in the air through tomorrow morning, but little else to talk about with mostly clear conditions heading into early Saturday. Fair amount of sunshine most of the day tomorrow. We pick up some late day cloud cover. This is in advance of that shot of cold air. Maybe a sprinkle or a shower, but future radar is not real aggressive, generating any precip as there's not going to be sufficient moisture for much, if any, of that. By the time we head into Sunday morning, it's just the cold air. Clouds are quickly clearing. We'll be left with sunny skies for your Sunday afternoon, but do not be fooled. The chill is going to be with us all day long despite that. Overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, we drop back into the low in the mid-30s. That, again, will feel good compared to what's coming by the end of the weekend. Day planner tomorrow, some sun at times, clouds at others. And again, a nice warming trend. We'll go from those 30s to near 50 by 10 a.m., upper 50s at the lunch hour. And again, running into the low and maybe even some mid-60s tomorrow afternoon. Get your fill of this. Again, it'll be a few days before we get back to that, but at least we will later next week. Here's your Wave 31 Storm Tracker. 10-day 26 Sunday morning. We only get to 30 in the afternoon. It'll feel much colder with the wind. Down to 15 Sunday night. High of only 40 on Monday. Another cold morning Tuesday at 24. And then from there, it's all back up. Again, 60s return Thursday, Friday, and we may see more of those in the days leading up to the Christmas holiday. Not a lot of rain in that forecast. You see some low-end chances. I'm right now looking at Thursday of next week as probably our best chance in the next 10 days of picking up some wet weather.
Kind of like the way those 50s and 60s kind of round out the end of the forecast to get past that 30.
Yeah, I mean, compared to what we're going to have this weekend, at least it's not the beginning of something that's going to stay like this for long term. So we get through Sunday, Monday, we'll be okay the rest of next week.
Sounds good. Thanks, Jeff.